More local news now. Milwaukee's Archbishop is calling for a return to the basics of faith. He spelled out his vision at Mass this morning, the first in nearly 2 decades. Here's Jonah Kaplan.
There was an additional scripture reading this morning at Mass. The Synodal Declaration from the Archbishop Jerome Listecki. In it, for the first time since 1987, a declaration of principles and priorities for Milwaukee's Catholic Church.
We issued a synodal decree, and that decree was the acceptance of the work of the synod.
Think of a synod as a spiritual convention, a 2-year effort with some 15,000 participants. The synod measured the pulse of Milwaukee parishioners, and after a summer of scandal and bankruptcy, the synod wanted to restore the church's health.
This is really an archdiocese that has a deep, deep level of faith. And what we want to do is we want to excite that faith, and we want to ignite it, we want to form people by it, and we want to evangelize through it.
Specifically, the synod encourages the church to return to the basics, teaching Mass to the masses and adding music to the messages. Listecki vows to promote social justice and create new programs to support engaged and married couples.
When you appreciate a gift, you value that gift, then you're very careful about how protective you are of it, how precious it is.
Parishioners we spoke with support the synod. Something is needed to ensure traditional church's survival in a modern world.
The young, in the ages probably 15 to 30, that's where our challenges are.
It's going to be a challenge for sure, but I don't doubt that the Catholic Church can do it if they're willing to make changes.